Hello, it's Reid.
Okay, stepping on.
513.8 pounds.
513.8. I just keep gaining, which is very freaking sad. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, so this makes me really sad to even have to write down. But I mean, I'm not doing that great with my mental health, and that reflects the way that I eat. That is very prominent.
Darlings, I'm back. I don't know. I don't know how to do this anymore. How do I even begin? I'm sure from the title, you've already guessed it, what's going to happen, but let's embark on the journey together about how Amberlynn pretends to be healthy this new year and yet the scales keep shooting up. But before we do, I'm going to ask y'all a very serious question. Leave your answers in the comments below. But what is your most favorite Amberlynn line ever? I'm going to have to go with free like a bird, maybe a pigeon. So inspirational.
Okay, so let's get into this weigh-in. By the way, I was super snacky last night, so I'm not expecting a loss. So just a warning.
Hello,
Hello.
it's Reid.
Okay, stepping on.
507.0 pounds.
Oh, 507.0. I have a loss.
The fact that she wanted to give us a warning about, that she's not expecting a loss. Like, what are you even tracking this for? If you're not doing the work and you feel like you're going to gain weight, then what are you tracking? You're just tracking you gaining weight. This is not a weight loss journey anymore.
Okay, I'll take that. If you guys hear chomping and chewing in the background, Twinkie's eating her breakfast, but I was 507.0, which I'm so happy about. This is a perfect example of how yesterday was a gray area, because it's like I told myself several times to stop snacking, and several times I listened to myself, but there was a couple times where I was like, let me just have one more. Let me just have one more little snack. I have thought of making my gray area like a cloud, like a little cloud, because clouds are gray. Well, sometimes they are. But maybe I'll start that in February. So I'm just gonna put that I had an off day yesterday, even though I don't fully believe that. I was a little snacky. I gave in a little here and there, but it was nothing like crazy or intense. But I was expecting to like stay the same or gain a couple ounces. So maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Oh, it'll catch up with you. Don't you worry.
Okay, guys, so it is the next day. My mom's pipes actually froze. So she had to come over here, shower. It's the middle of the day. I haven't even done my weigh-in yet. I've been awake for literally hours and hours and hours and hours. I hate weighing myself in the middle of the day because your weight fluctuates hardcore, especially after you've ate. It is what it is, but let's go do the weigh-in. Okay, so just for continuity, I'm gonna say the date, January 17th. I can't believe I've weighed in daily for 17 days. Like, that's crazy.
Hello, it's Reid.
All right, stepping on.
508.8 pounds.
508.8. Your girl is not surprised with that.
I told you. This is just looking like tracking Amberlynn's weight gain journey. That's what the title should be of her own videos. The thing is, I'm not bullying her, and I'm not putting her down for gaining weight. Whatever, it happens. But the fact that she's so adamant in recording these and publishing these videos for people to see, and I get it, people fail sometimes and they win sometimes, but this has been going on for over 10 years. And you would think that you have the same pattern and you know that you fail. Why would you record yourself and publish these videos? You know that there's negative comments coming your way. I want to say though, from her perspective, this brings her a lot of money. If you look at her views, you can see that the weight loss fail videos tend to do a lot more better. This is because people love the tragedy. They love watching it because of that. And she gets a lot of money from that. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's kind of just gaining the weight or not bothering on purpose. And she knows that she could fail this, but I think she thinks it's a win-win. If she loses weight, great. If she doesn't lose weight, at least she gets money for it.
Okay, so 508.8 makes me very sad to see it, but yesterday I was not on track, so that explains that. Plus weighing myself at such a weird time of day, but no excuses, I still had an off-track day. Hello, it's January 18th.
Hello. It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
512.2 pounds.
512.2. Oh God. I could cry, but I'm not going to. This actually breaks my heart. So yesterday was the worst day food-wise that I have had.
Girl, why are you watching? Why are you watching at this point anyway? She's really living up to the name Trainwreck at the moment. I can't tell if this is intentional. You know what? We're going to do a bit of data analysis here, okay? So if you look at the average person who's been eating a lot, let's say over Christmas and wants to lose some weight, they eat a little less and move a little more and tend to drop a lot of weight initially, especially in the first 2 weeks because it's mostly water weight. And then the fat loss process starts. So from a little Google search, I can see that people can lose up to 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks. And yeah, it's mostly to do with water weight. So with this calculation, we can safely say that if Amberlynn were to start a diet with her starting weight being 515 lbs, then even if she got down to 505 lbs, this would be with very minimal effort and mostly water weight. And then if she did continue, we would see that she would start to actually lose fat. However, we're forgetting one variable. Amberlynn is not an average sized person. She's at least double the size or more. Therefore, I would expect that Amberlynn could drop up to 20 lbs very quickly given how much she weighs. Why am I telling you all this? It's because I'm saying that I really don't think Amberlynn is putting any sort of effort at all. Not only is she not losing the water weight, let alone fat, she's also gaining. She can't really be trying all that hard at all. Girl, you need professional help. And I want you to get healthy.
The whole January, what you guys are seeing is a lot of hot Cheeto and Reese's, a lot of salt, ramen, just like literally yesterday was so bad. I can't even put it into terms.
You know what she's doing? She's saying she's giving you the group of foods that she's been eating, ramen, Cheetos, lots of salt. She's trying to say that I haven't actually gained weight, it's just water weight. The thing is, Amberlynn, you need to lose the water weight first and then you will lose fat. If you can't even get over that step, how do you expect to lose weight?
It just truly felt like I could not get full. Physically, mentally, emotionally, like it doesn't matter. I gain weight so easy. The sodium is no joke. And normally situations like this would make me cry, but it's like, why am I gonna cry when I did this to myself? Like, I literally did this to myself. No one did this to me. No one did this for me. This is my fault.
You couldn't get full? I'll tell you why you couldn't get full. You cannot get full with Cheetos. You will temporarily feel like you're stuffed, and then about 5 to 10 minutes later, you will want something else. It will spike up your sugar levels, and then you will start craving the same thing over and over and over. But you will never be full, because to be full, you need good food. You need proteins. You need things like chicken. You need things like, if you're a vegan, you want to have plant protein a lot. And if you don't have that, it's not going to make you full. I am going to give you something, Amberlynn. Have 2 eggs when you're feeling like you just can't get full, okay? It will make you full because it's protein. When your food is not nutritious, when it's not giving anything to you other than just making you pile lots of pounds on, then you are still going to be hungry because there's no real stuff in there. You need real fats and you need real carbs, real protein. And that is a combination of all of them. Good sources of food will keep you full. And you know that. And the other thing is about you gaining weight so quickly, that's just an excuse. If anybody were to eat like you, they would also gain weight very quickly. It's not a you thing. It's just what you've made your body get used to. You can bring it out of that, but it seems that you can't do this alone.
So instead of crying, I'm gonna use this as motivation to do better. We can't let days like this happen. Like, these used to happen way too often. Hey guys, so it's January 19th. So let's do a weigh-in here.
Hello, it's ready.
So I'm about to step on, but I do want to say I did better yesterday than the day prior. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
512.4 pounds.
512.4. Boo! I was expecting like to lose a little bit more than that. So okay, so I was 512.4, which means I gained a little bit. Off track yesterday.
Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. She said 512.4. I was expecting to lose a little bit more than that. So, but you've gained weight. You didn't lose. Unless Amberlynn is just making up these numbers and forgetting what she put the day before. What is going on? Are you really faking your weigh-ins? But also, you just said that you did a lot better yesterday than the day prior. So you mean you were still off track, but you just did a little bit better? So what is that, like eating 9 candy bars instead of 10?
Like, all of these off tracks are definitely a reflection of my mental health. That's something I've definitely noticed. You guys, I really don't want to come on here and do this, but admitting that I'm currently depressed for some reason is hard for me. There's just so much stigma around it, and I don't know. But I am depressed. And I don't know why. Like, I have no reason to be depressed other than mental illness. Like, I have been like denying it. I have been in denial, and I've just noticed the last few days just that feeling of it coming, and today it just like really hit me, and I just haven't wanted to get out of bed. The only thing that I am finding the strength to do is literally get out of bed and take Twinkie outside. Days like this used to happen for me a lot, very frequently. Like, my emotions used to be very back and forth, up and down. It was like I was either depressed or manic. There was never like an in-between. And it's like lately, just over time, especially within the time of living on my own, I have found some sort of balance. So for me to feel this way and to feel as low as I do, I just feel really sad. And it's like, I feel like a failure right now at life, and I have missed uploading days because of this. And it's like the only thing I could do is ride the wave. This has been my life for my whole life, and I just have to ride the wave. The thing is, like, sometimes the wave, it lasts months, weeks, and sometimes just a couple of days. I just want to be okay, and I want to feel okay, and today's just not it for me. Like, if you would have asked me 4 days ago, Amberlynn, how are you doing? I would have said, I'm great, I'm happy, I'm good. And today I'm like miserable beyond belief, and I just feel so sad.
My God, it really pisses me off when people just self-diagnose or just throw terms like depressed around when they feel a certain way for a day. I say a day because she wakes up the next day saying she's happy and better now. Clinical depression is actually diagnosed as being unable to do the things that you usually do for 2 weeks or more, not able to eat or drink as normal, not socializing, not being able to get out of bed, and this is just not it. She's been walking her dog as usual, as she admitted. She's getting up and weighing herself. She's filming, she's editing, she's posting. That's a lot. Look, I'm not denying that she's not feeling well, but there's a difference between having a down day because you're failing your weight loss and actual depression. Yes, there is a stigma because of people who throw diagnoses around like this. Imagine the person who hasn't been able to get out of bed or do anything at all for 4 weeks in a row, and they watch this and think, damn, well, if you're depressed, then what am I? Let's face it, you're feeling down, and yes, you feel like you are depressed because you've given yourself this big task that you're going to lose weight, and you're failing it, and you're gaining, and you need an excuse to stop doing that. We know this won't last long.
Like, within my soul, but I know it's because I'm depressed, and that's just how I am feeling right now. So if anyone else is struggling with depression, just know I know how it feels, and you're not alone, and we're going to get through it. Hello, welcome to a new vlog. It is January 20th. So I am feeling a tiny bit better than I did in my last vlog, where I talked to you guys just very surface level about like, I feel a tad bit depressed. Yesterday was really, really bad, but thankfully I feel like I have dug myself out of my depression hole a little bit. And if you are a cardinal sign, aka Capricorn like I am, you guys know that January 20th, it's a good day today.
Oh yeah, because we're all peasants living under a rock and don't understand mental health like you do. And I bet that mumble jumble about Capricorn is something she read from Google News about 10 minutes ago, and now she's a specialist.
Because Pluto has finally left Capricorn. I used to not really be into like zodiac signs, but I don't know what it is, like especially within like the last like month or two, I have been more fascinated with it. So I have just been like doing research and like learning more about it, and I don't know, kind of love it. Okay, anyways, I'm rambling. Let's do the weigh-in.
Hello. It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
513.8 pounds.
513.8. I just keep gaining, which is very freaking sad. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, so this makes me really sad to even have to write down. But I mean, I'm not doing that great with my mental health, and that reflects the way that I eat. That is very prominent. Like, I am so glad I started documenting all this down, because I have never actually truly witnessed that myself, that when my mental health is really bad, so is my eating.
So you've never realized that before? How about all the times that you would tell us that you're off track today because of your mental health? Oh, come off it, Amber. This is just so much rubbish. I feel like you're really trolling us at this point. You know this makes good content. You know people love watching a train wreck. But what about yourself? I feel like a part of you also feels sad for yourself too. Because yeah, you make a lot of money, but it's such a shame because you're not using it on you. You're not using it on your health. You could easily hire a chef, hire a personal trainer to come home to you even. Or weight loss surgery. We know how that went. I don't know, something just doesn't add up with you.
So I'm gonna try my very hardest today, especially to just focus on the good things in my life. I have so much to be grateful for, and I really need to figure this out. All these little sad faces. Hi guys, it is the next day. I didn't even do my weigh-in today. My mom ended up staying the night last night. Anyway, so I guess my mom staying the night, and then just like this weird mental headspace I've been in, and the fact that I've been flopping anyways on my weight, like I just like didn't weigh myself. I didn't even think about it until just now being in the car. So I do apologize about that.
I told you she needed an excuse, and I can almost guarantee that she will tell us that she won't be doing the weigh-ins anymore.
I don't know if I'm going to continue the daily weigh-ins. I don't know.
Predictable.
I just am like in the weirdest headspace ever, and I don't really know what's happening, but honestly I think it might be seasonal depression, which is not fully something that I've ever struggled with before. I've just struggled with straight up depression, highs and lows, due to me being bipolar, but I've never like experienced like seasonal depression. But I just noticed like just being trapped indoors, like I'm not indoors right now, but like there was a lot of ice and a lot of snow, like especially last week and stuff, and I think just like the cold is getting to me. I don't really know what it is. Genuinely, I don't have anything to be sad about. Like there's so many things that I'm grateful for in my life and happy about, and I don't know, depression there doesn't have to be a reason. It's a chemical issue in your brain, you know? Guys, I am genuinely feeling a million times better. Like I just had a hard last like 5 days, 6 days, I don't know, but I feel so much freaking better.
And there we are. Amber says that she's got bipolar, then depression, and then seasonal depression, and then she's manic, and today she's so much better. I'm gonna call her Dr. Lynn from now. So this is where we stop hearing about her weigh-ins, and we don't hear anything at all for the past week, actually. So anyway, thank you so much for joining this crazy roller coaster. I really appreciate every single one of you who's here with me, all 8,000 of you. I love y'all so much. Please subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this, and show some love in the comments, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.
So we're on our way to work.
No, we're on our way to McDonald's.
You're a lot. If you eat faster, you get more.
I'm wearing the wrong shoes.
Happy had a heart attack today. I hope that my hate will lower and my love will higher. But I was opening an avocado. You guys know that stupid circle that's in an avocado.
It's the C.
571.0. It's B. We shouldn't be tearing someone down. We should be tearing people up. And I lost 89 pounds before. You're a lot. Mental things is scary. I'm very late to this.